Love and light all. Divine vibrators, how is it going in your life? There's a small break. I was doing a certain activity that made me to break from this social platform or even in the recording sessions that I was not able to record. I took my own time to be out of the crowd and spend some time alone. It was fascinating for me as usual because I spend time alone then and there. I don't like to be in the crowd. That doesn't mean that I don't like the crowd. However, the crowd is always going in certain direction that is not aligning with our direction. So instead of blaming them or putting them in some tag, I just move away from the crowd and put myself into a beautiful zone where me, the nature, just them, and the universe. So it was a beautiful time that I have spent. And now again, coming back to the recharged version, in order to become the greatest version in this life birth itself, you have to spend your time alone. And that's not the topic that you're going to discuss today. The topic that we are going to discuss today is that letting go. You have to let go certain activities from your life. Even when I was off the crowd, and then I had some time to spend with the crowd. So during that times, I saw the people that they cannot let go certain their habits in the sense, number one, their phone usage. The mobile phones have become their most closest friend, or maybe they think that it is the soulmate that they need to have it every time in their hands. If it is rural or urban, both the areas I'm talking, I'm not going to discriminate that only this set of people who resides in the cities, the concrete people, only they are exposed to all the social platforms and getting addicted. Not at all. Even if you step out of the city, go in some kind of areas, even if they don't have a proper structured house, but they have mobile phones in their hand, and they are actually getting addicted and have become addicted, and it's becoming a habit for them to check their favorite persons who is in on the social platforms, that what they have posted, what they have, it's a kind of a reels or the shots or the videos or whatever. So they have become addicted. Okay, if they have become addicted, they must have, at least in order to get away from the present issues that could be in their family or in their business or in their educations, whatever, they try to deviate from that and they jump to this social platforms and start scrolling up, right? But my question for them, I asked them, one of them who I met, did you sort out the problem that was going on that particular time? Because the person was saying, I don't know how to let go of the person. So I actually tapped into the social platform and started to following this person and waited for the person to post, waited for the person to whatever, like interacting, commenting, something. So I asked them, did you sort out? No, that was there. It is in the shelf. Oh, it's in the shelf. So you do not let go. Now you're stacking up again. Now, what if that person again shifts to another YouTuber and getting addicted there? So they don't know how to let go. They are just thinking that they're going to let go by watching some kind of a video or some kind of a person, and they are not going to let go. They're stacking up. Their shelf is almost full with the people, with the thoughts, with the belief system, and so many things that they rely on the people. So letting go is not becoming a trend, but let go That tag alone has become trend, almost not in most of the people, the usage what they use for. But certain people who really want to ascend or move in the path of the spirituality in these people, the woo people are. We actually know what is okay, let go. We should let go. But by how? What if I tell you you can let go every second, the next second of your life? You can let go everything you want, but it is you who's holding you up. Nobody is holding you up. You are not worried. You're worried only about the bank statements. But you're not worried about your own shelf that you're actually stacking up, piling up, okay, everything you. On daily basis, do you know how many things you are stacking up that actually you have to let go? If you don't have electricity tomorrow, will you be able to survive in a very happiest mode? That's a $1 billion question, actually. You know what? Most of my home appliances are actually is running on based on the electricity. So what if that electricity is not there? Have you ever wondered what if such a situation comes on the way? Nobody knows. So how to let go even if the electricity is not there? I will be happy. We haven't taken any steps. Oh no, you have to take. This is not like getting scared when we talk certain situations like there is no electricity tomorrow, what are you going to do? That doesn't mean in that sense. Sit down and look what you are dependent. Many people have a wrong idea. I want to make you to understand that letting go is not something that when you are in a relationship breakdown or like a business loss, something. Many people think that only if you lose something, that is the time that you have to start practicing letting go. No. I always say you to practice when you are in the happiest moment so that you call it as a happiest moment or good times of your life. You have to practice it. Don't wait for something to blast up in your life and then start practicing something. That's never gonna work because it's gonna be tough. So when you are in a relationship, you should reduce your dependency such that when a thing is there, you try to detach, and that detachment is wonderful when it is there. And for you also, it will be quite easier task for you to come out of it. That doesn't mean that that relationship is going to one day or the other day is going to break up and you are going to face the situation. Now, certain people have the pre-notion that okay, so this relationship also will be ending in the same way as the previous ones. No, now you are rewriting the program of your own reality again and again so as to happen the same way what has happened in the previous before. No, it's not like you're expecting the relationship that it will lead in this direction. I'm not telling you in that sense. Please understand. I am telling you, you are in a dependency mode that a relationship will give me the happiest moments in my life. So that is a kind of attachment that you cannot let go of easily. See, there are two things to let go. One, you have to experience the things that you're actually craving for and then letting go. And number two is like hearing the experience of the others, the wisdom that they share, and you come to a point that okay, this is not going to solve me anything, and I'm going to let go. So there are two ways that you can let go. But most of the people will fall under the first category that they have to experience. No, I will taste the ice cream and then I will leave the habit of consuming the ice cream. It's your free will. I'm not going to intervene in that. But you should have a responsibility that you're going to let go before touching or getting inside anything in your life. Anything in your life, you have to be in a responsibility that I'm not going to dependent on anything. Even if nothing is there in my life, I'm going to be very happy. That shows that you have let go of certain things. But that doesn't mean that you're going to sit in a forest and say, I have let go of and I came to the forest chanting mantras and meditating all the time and I'm happy with the nature. No, you can still be inside the family. You can still be the number one business magnet in the world, but by practicing letting go, you will achieve more things, you will become more successful, you will become the best version in this life for itself, and also attain the wisdom that is also you are traveling in the path. Nobody will fill your plate. I understand. You are all running just to fill your plate, your family plates. But you're dependent on it. That is what I want you to know, that you are not here to just to yearn, just to have the experience of the relationships and just go on. That's not the way that you should live, and that's not the manual, or that's not the root cause of your birth in this time. It is something more. If you want to learn more, the very first step is that you should let go of the belief system, whatever they have taught you so far. If you ever want to travel further in spirituality, I'm not talking about the fancy spirituality, okay? You have to let go of the belief system that, okay, if I go to the spiritual master, I'm going to achieve something. So, this is also something that you should let go of. It's not only for the normal people who is actually suffering from the material life that they have to let go of. Even the spirituality people, the woo-woo people also needs this tag that they need to practice. Let go. Even if you happen to see some visions during the meditations, you have to let go. You cannot sit and expect the same the next time when you sit and meditate. These type of people, this category, this segment, so many actually falls into this trap. They expect the same thing to show up when they meditate. What is this? Then what's the difference between the normal people and the you? What are you practicing? So you must not expect. You have to let go of the visions that you actually see in your meditation session. There should be no past, there should be no future. If you stay in the present, letting go will not be a so difficult task for you. If at all, if you want help from anyone that needs actually to help you, to push you, that to let go, step into the nature. I'm not asking you to go, get appointment to that healer, get an appointment there. I will ask you always, always, if you want healing, if you want a beautiful time of your day that you actually need to spend with, step into the nature, please. The nature is waiting for you. The trees are waiting for you, waiting for your words, waiting for your hug. Go there. Drop your phones. Don't forget to lock your car, by the way. Drop your phones. Get into the oceans. Hear what the waves are telling you. It is also actually letting go. It's not the wave that you saw when you stepped inside. It let go of. The second wave is different from the first wave. It's different. It's something teaching you. It's not just randomly the waves are coming in, out. No. Every second the nature is teaching you something. Do you know what is that? Let go. Just let go. A fruit falls from the tree. I know, without the universe's permission, nothing happens here. Okay, what if a fruit falls from the tree? Do you think the tree is going to sit and weep for 1 hour or 2 hours? No. Let go. There are so many beautiful lessons that nature actually teaches you. You have to drop off the gadgets that you're using it. You have to use the technology, but the technology is using you. So coming back to the ascension point, there are 5 points, namely number 1 is the meditation, number 2 is the compassion state, and number 3 is the power of being in the present. Present is the present, it's a gift. So stay in the present. And number 4 is the power of surrender, and number 5 is the power of gratitude. Practice all these 5 points to the utmost level that you can and reach the greatest version in this life worth and enjoy the true essence. Always remember, you are just a human being, okay? You are not forever. We are all eternal beings in the spirit level, but not in the human beings. But for that, you have to travel in the path of dharma. You cannot travel in the path of adharma. Travel in the path of dharma, such that the universe will always be in protecting zone for you. It will be a shield for you. Sending you all love and light. Namo Himalaya.